So we are joined tonight with none other than the God of Motion, Killhouse Warrior, Cisco.
Hey guys! Hello!
How was the game earlier? The Philippine
It was quite
qualifiers.
intense. The Philippine Championship qualifiers, well, it was quite intense. We didn't really expect ourselves to be top 16. But you have to be honest, I'm just being humble and all. But
That's really nice.
obviously, you gotta be confident. You know, you don't just go to the scene and be like, "Hey, yo, I'm here to get lucky." Nah, you're there to dominate. You know.
That's right. That's right. So we are here tonight, just like I mentioned earlier. People, of course, don't know your journey, how you became a professional. Yep.
Who I am
Who you are
today.
today. So can you tell us how you started playing or when did you start playing COD?
Well, I remember this one time, right? I didn't really know how PCs work. I had like an uncle, right? From my mom's side. So basically, like he introduced me to like Call of Duty 1 when I was 6 years old. I mean, he didn't really introduce me yet because I usually just bug him. I'd always tell him, "Yo, that looks cool." Like, "Ooh, shooter, bang, bang, cool, pow." So I found it very interesting, but he'd tell me that like, no, it's not allowed. It's not allowed for you, you know. So, typical titos, diba? So from there, I got addicted to playing Call of Duty 1. And then like, it's actually just campaign. I didn't really get to play like multiplayer because I don't even know if it was available to begin with. And then he liked the way I played, right? So from there, he bought me like the Modern Warfare series for the PC, and then I played it, and then like that's where I started like getting interested with the Russians, you know, because there's like Makarov, those characters. Yeah, and then I got a PlayStation. My mom bought it. I know, like my mom like got me games for it. It was like World at War, and obviously that's World War II related, right? So obviously there's Russians again, and there's like Germans. So party. So from there, the Russians really that's where I really got attached to the like Russian thing because there's this character. It's like one of my favorite characters is like Nikolai Belensky, right? Like, yo, rich stuff, where to next? It's for zombie mode, all that. And then he'd like, I remember we have to look for Sergeant Leslie. Like,
I like that
everything was like really a fan,
video,
right?
What was that? What was your video?
The Russians
YouTube?
against the world, right? Yeah. Obviously, but it was my childhood. Because I don't know, it's a normal thing, right? Because like when you hear a Russian like accent, it's not that you find it funny. It's about like why it sounds so tough. You know what I mean? Because like if you hear a Russian guy go like, "Oh, you better watch your back," you will watch your back, right?
So moving on to my next question would be because right now, I mean, what were your former teams and how they were able to find you
For Call of Duty Mobile?
for yeah.
Well, basically, it was kind of like an off thing, because first, like I really started in Rules of Survival, and my reputation there wasn't really as good as how it is here. So I basically had like a fresh start. Cause in COD Mobile, a lot actually thought I was Singaporean, because I knew the slang, and since I impersonate accents, it do be like that. So starting off, I used to play in like a Singaporean service. You know, it's like laggy. So from there, how do I break this down? People thought I was a sniper because I'd use that like specific role because it only takes one shot, and if you're lagging, then you can't really make all shots register. So from there, the Philippine scene for competitive thought I was a sniper, and they got me in VeniVidi V3 Esports, which is VVV Esports. It's quite a known organization here in the Philippines. And then after playing a while there, I think it's like 2 months. So after doing 2 months there, I went on to Tyrant Gaming. And about like after Tyrant Gaming, this may sound weird, but like I've been to a lot of teams. I did Philippine Pro Gaming League with Tyrant Gaming, and then I did APX Esports, but it's quite just a short journey. And then I did XD Gaming, which is also a well-known Philippine pro organization. And then from there, here I am. Team Elevate, which is a European organization, but like we're kind of an on and off thing. We're still free agents.
Right.
So yeah.
And they do have Clash of Clans, right? Standoff to
Yeah, they
NCF.
they have rosters for
So
for those games.
that was a great journey, and and
Yes.
it's really awesome, man. So the things that you've been through, like it's really worth it. So and right now you have your YouTube channel, right? It's Cisco.
Yeah.
So and you have 26K subs right now, as of the moment.
I didn't even know that, but you know.
And what are your fan base then? I mean, which country?
Well, I actually like got my audience starting off like for Call of Duty, like mobile. I got my audience from Singapore and Malaysia to begin with, and then when I started YouTube, that's when I got like my Philippine audience and my Indian audience. I don't really know how I got the Indian audience, but I'm still grateful for it. It's probably because like I used to do like voice trolling with an Indian accent.
Yeah.
They're like, so hello, how are you? I'm very good. You know, it all started from that. Then it's kind of ironic, you know, because some people would like the Filipinos, they kind of find it like racist, but like the Indians, they love it. So I appreciate it.
Yep.
So yeah.
So what do your fans call you? Like what I mentioned earlier. When I was introducing you, God of Motion, Killhouse Warrior. What do they call you?
Well, the God of Motion thing is no longer a title they give me. Killhouse Warrior definitely one. As for like a normal call out, like let's say like you meet me in game, the like they can call me Cisco, like, you know, or they can or they can just call me I don't know. They really just call me a lot of things. They call me out. Like they can legit just mention one person that likes to talk about me, and then I instantly know that they're calling me out. So yeah, it's either Cisco or Killhouse Warrior.
Yeah, Killhouse Warrior. I mean, that's been a while, right? Like yeah,
Been quite a while. Been months and months and months, and still going.
So let's move on to your top 5 games. So what are your top 5?
I like that. I like the top 5 games. Well, basically, I used to play a lot on console, but I got no talent for it, you know? But, like, one thing I can tell you, okay? I can tell you right now. Are you listening? All right. GTA 5, number 1. Probably my number 1. I'm very bad at it, multiplayer, but, you know, it's a fun game. Free
like
roam.
Zombies in console.
And, like, you know, zombies on console. I'm not really good at console Call of Duty, but, like, I have talent on PC, if I have to be honest. I like to play zombies. I myself is turning into zombie. But, you know, it is what it is. As for like GTA 5, I like driving car. You like driving car? I don't have car. I'm too young to drive car. My other games, if I have to really be honest, I play a lot of Call of
Oh,
Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
how
play a lot
many
of Call
hours
of
do you
Duty.
spend a day playing that?
If I mean, it actually depends, but like I can give you options of what you're asking for, like when I was grinding at the start, or like how I usually play right now. Because how I used to grind at start, it was quite unhealthy. Sometimes I'd play for like 60, 16 hours, and that was
Oh
like
my God,
very bad.
16.
I'd get burnt out, and then yeah, 16, and then I'd be really inconsistent. I don't really eat much. That's something you guys shouldn't really do. But right now I play like 2 to 4 hours, and then that's just practice, scrims.
So, what are your my next question? I guess what are your tips on gaming? Like we have our viewers there, aspiring pro players, pro esports players. What are your tips? Yeah.
Since I already said it earlier, I would say don't play too much. You need to like know your limits. You need to sleep, bro. That was a dab. So if you don't sleep, you don't eat. What are you gonna do? Right? Don't you want to live happy? Don't you want to have like a good looking body? You know what I mean? And then what else? There's actually a lot. You need to like prioritize like studies, because if I have to be honest, there was this time where this was in school. I hope nobody does it too. Okay, this is just my story, and I've learned from it. Because basically, I used to be a backseater, right? And when you're in the back, nobody can really see you, because like even the tall people could be in front, right? So from there, every time I try to like look for my schoolwork, I'm actually playing inside the backpack. And then there was this one time I was playing a tournament, and then I had to like really give call outs. It was back when I used to play Rules of Survival, and I'd be like, yo, go to the house. Go to the house, bro. And then there was actually one part where I got caught, and then my phone was confiscated, and then my mom had to go to school and pick it up 3 months later. So I advise people not to do that, and just really just play in your free time, man. Like, it's
priority.
not worth it.
Education is the priority, right? So that's your priority, and the second one is what you love most.
Yeah, because to be honest, I used to like think of my goals in life as plan A gaming, plan B like school, but that's not. It shouldn't be like that, because I'm not trying to compare, but like if other people can do good in school and then do good in games, then why not do it? Because if you want to be a pro gamer, you really need to have a routine. You need to be good at it. That's what like makes you consistent at everything.
How about staying healthy?
Staying healthy. Obviously, you gotta stay healthy. You gotta eat 3 times a day. I mean, you can eat twice if you're on a diet.
So,
I'm skinny, so
you have to eat a lot, because it's going to affect your how you play the game, right? So you have to be mentally prepared.
Yeah. You can't be playing while you're sad. Like I know that people play games to escape reality, but like nah, that's not really gonna help. You need to talk to somebody, if I have to really be honest, because like when you're playing to escape reality, that doesn't really work. I'd say that you play and bond with your teammates, and that's what's good. Because like if you're playing to escape reality, it's just gonna get worse, because all you're doing is trying to distract yourself. And like, how are you gonna play if you're sad, right? It'll get worse, because if you're playing bad, then what's the point, right? You're just gonna be like, oh,
And that's
I wanna quit this game,
practice.
man.
Right.
Yeah, bad practice.
Right.
You might just spread negative energy.
How about you give tips as well on creating content for gaming?
Well, what I usually say, you can see my content from behind, So, what I usually do say is, you need to really be making content through quality. Like, when I say this, you need to like prioritize quality over quantity. You know what I mean? Like it's okay if you don't upload for a week. That's fine, as long as your videos are good. Because if you're like
Mm-hmm.
just uploading to be consistent, then you're just gonna get consistent low audience, like
Right. I
low
agree.
viewership. You know what I mean? Because like what I really do is I was actually experimenting. First I didn't really know that I could make use of like my hidden talents where I impersonate people. Cause I didn't really know about this. I tried to like make use of it, and it's doing quite well. I never expected it to work, but it still works. It's very surprising. I tried to do shorts, it worked, but I knew that it doesn't really match the algorithm. So the next thing I have to say about content creation,
Right.
you need to have good channel art, all right? It's like a business suit. It's a presentation. Like if you go to a job interview, you don't just be like, yo, I want job. You need to work for a job, okay? So from there you can just. If I have to really be honest, right, real talk, you really cannot just allow yourself to do things without having the basics. That's why I'm like saying channel art is key. You need eye-appealing channel art.
I agree.
You want people to be like, oh, this guy's good. This guy has like good-looking content. Yeah, because if you want to be a vet, you don't just be like, yo, I like pets.
And upload your videos in 1080p,
Yeah, you
not
need to
just
really
720.
put up the resolution. You can't just be like, yo, this is good. You know what I mean? You really gotta be like, damn.
All right. Anyone you would like,
I
do
would definitely do a
shout-outs?
shout out to my boy Zach, because when I was starting off, like he was actually making my thumbnails, because I really did not know how to make my thumbnails properly since I didn't have the equipment for it. I didn't have like the program, software, etc. But like he was helping me out for free, and if I have to be honest, you don't ask stuff for free. And at some point, when I got to where I am, I was actually just helping him out. I'd give him something if he was like to ask for it, or if he wanted it, because I'm a good guy. Yeah,
I agree.
you don't have to be so silent, man. You have to agree. And,
I agree, I'm not silent, but I'm agreeing to all of the news. All what you
I
say.
bet you the comment section will say that it's awkward, but
Alright.
you really gotta agree. You gotta be like, yes, Cisco, you're actually a kind guy.
Give me battle pass.
You want battle pass?
No, just
Easy as that. Nah. You asked for it. I said you'll get it. You're gonna get it.
Nah.
Even if you don't play COD, you're getting it. You have
No.
no choice. You have no choice. I'd like to give a shout out to my team, because they're the ones who brought me to where I'm at today. Because obviously you can't go solo and carry everybody. Because if I were to say that, then obviously they'd hate me, right? They'd discredit me for it, because that's dumb. So you're one team, one goal, one dream. You know what I mean?
and there's no I, a team.
Yeah, there's no I in team.
As I mentioned on our podcast last week, this is a segment where you get to know and get tips from esports players of Call of Duty Mobile, League of Legends, and Rules of Survivals, etc. Thanks for watching, and thanks, Ralph, for joining us tonight. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
And,
Thank you for having
good luck,
me.
good-
It's
good
been
luck
a
to-
good day.
Good luck to the World Championships.
Toodaloo. Toodaloo.
Alright, guys. This is TIPS-Silog by Podsilog, and we'll see you on the next one. Ganyan? Ganyan talaga?
No.
Go.
Taka. On, man, you're pressuring me, man. You keep going, go, man. Hold on, man.
Game na. What are you waiting?
ASMR ba? I'm trying to give you
okay,
like
okay.
extra
Sige,
content. Don't you want?
Okay.
Don't you want every category? You have gaming, you have ASMR, you
I
have
have Russian, man. I like nukes. I'm not. Yes, I'm not. So,
But I went to the zoo to see kangaroo. You like kangaroos,
Asan ba
right?
na? Ba't
It's
nawala?
quite impressive, ain't it? You like koalas. You can't see me?